All right. Today I want to talk to you about how you respond, how you react. Because well, here's the deal. The whole premise of this video is this. It doesn't matter what happens to you. It matters how you respond to what happens to you. Right? It doesn't matter if you've been knocked down. It doesn't matter if you've been fired. It doesn't matter if you've been told no. It doesn't matter if you came up just short. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you bounce back, how you respond to that negativity. Do you have it in you to stand up and fight again? Or are you going to lay down and just be average and just be most people? Because negative things are going to happen, bad things are going to happen. It's inevitable. Something bad will happen in your lifetime. It happens in all of our lifetimes. But it doesn't matter what happens to us. It matters how we bounce back, how we respond. So what I'm saying is this, right? When I think about Matt Loomis, I told you about Matt Loomis. He failed. He failed this test, but he didn't fail because he kept going, right? Bryce Morrow. Let me tell you about Bryce. Bryce is a dude with a big heart, good kid, real positive dude, right? So Bryce was in college and he had surgery. And Bryce was hyped a little bit. He was supposed to be something. There's some expectations. And he was feeling this. He got hurt, had a surgery, came back, mediocre. Bounced back again, mediocre. Right? Had some good starts, he's a pitcher, right-handed pitcher, I'm sorry. And he was doing his thing, but it just wasn't coming out the way he wanted it to. People around him were making decisions, moving him here, moving him there, that he couldn't control, and that's fine, right? And then Bryce's dream was to be in the big leagues, like mine was, like a couple other guys, like Harvey Martin, right? But then senior year goes, and Bryce doesn't get drafted. You know where I'm going with this. You think he quit? Come on now. You know he didn't quit. What did Bryce do? Bryce went to independent ball, and he grinded, and he started performing better, and proved that his arm wasn't an issue anymore. Proved he could get guys out in professional baseball, right? And then nobody picked him up, and then he went back, and he kept pushing. People around him said, man, get a real job. Do something else with your life. Get a real job. But Bryce was sitting there, right? It didn't matter what happened to him. Yeah, he was unfortunate with an arm injury. Yeah, he didn't get drafted. But it wasn't over for him. It wasn't over for him. So what did he do? He kept pitching. He kept shoving. He kept dominating. Next thing you know, now you know where I'm going with this. San Diego Padres call up my man. Bryce, bringing you up, man. We're calling you up. We're going to go send you here. Signed a contract with the Padres. Now he's on that path. And him and my boy Harvey, right, they're working out every day together. But what am I getting at here? It didn't matter what people around Bryce said. It didn't matter what happened to Bryce. Surgery, not a starter, pulled out of the rotation, didn't get drafted, independent ball, pitched really well, didn't get signed, went back. People said, stop, quit, you're fooling yourself. Bryce said, I don't care, because it doesn't matter what happens to me. It doesn't matter what you say to me. All that matters is I have a goal, and I can bounce back from any amount of adversity. I can push through any adversity. So most people's careers were dying, and they were coming to an end because of things that were happening to them. Bryce made things happen. And that's the way life goes, right? Things will happen to you. You will fail tests. You will lose important games. You will get turned down from a bank for a loan. You will face adversity. People will tell you no, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens to you. It matters how you respond to what happens to you. It matters how you bounce back. I wrote a book. I couldn't get a book deal. You know what I did? I published my own book, but not through a self-publishing that was going to cost me thousands of dollars I didn't have. I published my book through email. I put it on a PDF. I said this, I can't get a book deal. I can't find a book deal. I can't afford to self-publish. So I said, all these bad things are happening. No. What do I do with that? How do I respond? How do I bounce back? What can I do? I can self-publish my book, via email for $5 because now I have no printing cost. So what I did was this. I started emailing friends and family, telling them what I was doing. They started emailing people. Next thing you know, the email gets passed around and I'm selling hundreds of books. Self-published via email. I did something different. Doesn't make me great, but I responded to something that was happening to me. Something I had no control over. I didn't have the money. Wasn't going to change. I couldn't get a book deal. No one wanted to give me one. So I sold my book by myself. Via email, throughout the country, throughout the world a few times. It doesn't matter what happens to you. It matters how you respond. How you grind. That's what matters. And what I want to tell you right now is this. I'm going to leave you with this. You deserve what you want out of life. But you're only going to get what you earn. You've heard me say it before. Stop worrying about what happens to you and start making a plan of action to respond to what happened, to push through the adversity, to get what you want. If you're connecting with these messages, right? If you're connecting with these messages, then you have to believe. If you're still watching these, you have to believe it's possible. Go get your dreams. Stop letting outside circumstances affect what you do with your life. It's your life. Live it.